Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a project share. I'm sharing what I created for the Cutesy swap, which is hosted by Scrap the World here on YouTube. For this swap, you were supposed to pick any cutesy theme animal. It could be unicorns, dogs, llamas, you name it, anything that you find to be cutesy and that brings you joy. This is what the swap was all about. So for the swap, you were to create a loaded pocket that is themed with your cutesy item. So I chose to use unicorns. I have not an obsession with them, but I do pick them up mainly for my daughter. So I've accumulated quite a few little things, mainly some dies. So I did end up having to pick up some unicorn paper, and this is American Crafts paper. I picked it up at Joann's when it was 10 for 2. But other than that, I have little things in my stash. So for this pocket, I'm using a pocket die that I picked up from Allie years ago. I haven't used this one, but I do have it in a different style, and I always tend to use that one instead. But I decided to use the one that I hadn't used before. So here we are. It does the stitched look on the page. Here I have one of these unicorns that comes from Hobby Lobby, and I added stickles to all of the hair to just give it a little more sparkle. I have a bow here. This is from Sparkling Ghoul. I have some enamel dots and a little sentiment. It's just random things from my stash. And then for the swap, we were to create either a 3D memory index or an ATC. So I decided to do an ATC. It's been a while since I made one. So I actually have this unicorn. It's a shaker that I had in my stash. I added flowers to the front and this little sentiment, and it says magical day. And these sentiments that are pink like this are actually from a sticker sheet from the Frank Garcia studio. It's one of the, like, his Mickey's collection. He had a page of sentiments, so that's what I used. It's perfect. It's talking about magic and stuff, so perfect. But yeah, I added this little shaker. I think you're supposed to have at least 3 elements. So I have my shaker, my flowers, sentiment, and there's some holographic paper back there. And then on the back, I'm just gonna put my little sticker so they know who it's from, but it's on this foiled acetate that I absolutely love. So that is that. We're also supposed to make a 3x3 card with a an envelope. So here is the envelope. This is a My Creative Time die, and then the inside of the card looks like this. This is the actual like layering piece that came with the envelope die. So I just used it inside the card, and I have a sticker. All right, so for most of the pages, otherwise, I picked them out of this Chamel Head in the Clouds. I had a unicorn in here, so I've just been using what's in my stash. And this is also a project pad I basically picked up for my daughter. I have another one, so I didn't mind going through this one, but it has unicorns and mermaids and stuff. So those were my 2 options for what I was going to use, and I have dies for both of those. So, but yeah, this is where this paper comes from. So this background piece is actually that paper, as well as this, because project pad has solids. So most of the stuff, you know, was from that paper pad. But I have another one of the die cuts, and I just added some stickles to the yellow, and then I added a bow from Daiso. I have this little sentiment. These were Michael sentiments, and I just added some hollow behind it and a little sequin there. So that's how my cards, that's how it looks. All right, we're also supposed to create a back topper, and I think it has to have 3 elements. So I used an Avriel die. I will link it down below, but this is how it looks. I used some Basil holographic paper that I also picked up from Joann's because it was on sale, but apparently Michael sells holographic paper now. This is another one of those Hobby Lobby pieces, and it just matches so well, so I put that there. This is also one, but it was like clouds and a rainbow, but I cut that off. Here is a little unicorn head, and this is actually from a paperclip set that was gifted to me, so I used those there. And then I have these little flowers, and there is the bag. It's just a clear bag, so that's how that is. We were also supposed to make 2 embellishments if they're large, or 4 if they're small. So I made another topper, and I just used another one of the pieces that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. All of the unicorn pieces were in a pack, so I just wanted to use it all if I could. And it says leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Since this was just packaging for this, to the embellishments to go in, that's what I used. But I created the shaker unicorns, and I did not adhere them to the page. I just kind of slid them in because they are really big. So I made 2 of these, and they shake. There's a nice little sequence mix in here, and it has like unicorns, stars, starburst. This one has the this is the slick glitter paper you could pick up from Michael's at one time on clearance, and it says magical moment with one of my flowers from Tay. So there is one in silver, and then there is one in gold. So, and this one says all the fantasy, and I think I made it so they all face different ways. They face opposite ways, but they're both pretty much the same. So those are my embellishments. We were also to make a gift card holder, and I altered a it's like one of the little wallets you could pick up from Dollar Tree a long time ago. I'm not sure if they're still available or not, but this is what I altered. I was actually going to make basically the same thing with faux leather, but I was like, this jelly is cuter than the faux leather that I had. So what I did was I took these key covers that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and I adhered it over the snap that's already there. It's a metal snap, and then I added this little star piece. It's kind of translucent. I was gifted those in my challenge. I switched out the key ring for the star key ring here, and then the tassel that comes on is relatively long, so I cut that down and just added a cute little bow and this little felt heart to the center. And I also added a dangle. So each one is a little different. So this is another one. Each one is a little different with the dangle, but they're pretty much the same. And then inside, I just cut down another piece from that die cut collection. And this is actually a sticker, but I cut it in half. It was actually really long. So this says be a dreamer, but you can take it off. But this is the gift card holder. I figured it's going to be a gift card holder or a little wallet pouch, whatever, but I think it'd be a cute way to gift something. And then we were also supposed to do a goodie or like an extra. So $1 goodie. I just picked up these pink gems from Dollar Tree, and I added those in, and I'll probably add 1 or 2 more little things in here, but I just wanted to make sure I shared that I covered all my bases for the swap in itself. So yeah, guys, this is everything that I created. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.